Alright, so we're back into it. Mike will gonna come soon.
I'm right here.
Alright, Mike, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I just need some water. I'm a bit thirsty. I'm gonna drain all my water in the house. God damn it. So this is the second match with UKDE and NERO Sports.
NERO Sports taked the first game. They played very well. They played very greedy.
Shadow thing.
Right. They did have very good players, and they played very greedy, and was the right choice. They did manage to pick Midas really fast, and they had the late game for sure, right? Why not?
Exactly. And now UKDE should not repeat the same mistake by not banning Doom. Because Doom, the last game, it was proven to be the
first pick.
Yeah, exactly. It was the first pick, and given that he has the biggest farm in the game, it was proven even in TI4 in the qualifiers. NERO Sports banned Doom in that case, and I'm actually quite surprised by that.
I don't know. Maybe they would think that they will pick Doom for themselves. That's pretty interesting.
10 seconds to go.
Now let's see. They banned Invoker, which
5 seconds.
Pretty standard ban in this. It's like I feel like it's the only hero that fits on pubs and professional. It's like it's a very hard hero, but somehow he is very good in amateur leagues too.
Lincoln, I bet it's because of his ability to freaking stomp everyone in his way with his haste, with his critical strike, with his damage even, and his BKB.
Not even that. He is a very good laning hero, and he can push towers very fast. I mean, really fast. He can buff all the things.
Disruptor. Ooh, Disruptor. I think it's a great pick in team fights, especially. We're gonna see his, kinetic field. Like he's basically all his spells are a chain for each other. So first you would put up kinetic field, then you glimpse a target, and then you silence it with static storm.
10 seconds to go.
This way you just get a solid kill for your team.
5 seconds.
Yep, completely agree with that.
And as for the early game, he's probably gonna level up his kinetic field. NERO, on the other hand, are gonna pick Enigma.
We're gonna have a swap.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a swap on this.
Using Enigma this time. So, even though UKDE bans Invoker, they still don't know that they haven't banned Enigma, okay, so he's got most of all magical damage and everything.
10 seconds to
UKDE
go.
will be forced to not have any strength heroes at that point.
5 seconds.
Which means that if there's going to be an Enigma, especially Enigma with the recent change, which gives him more
pick.
on Midnight Bulls duration.
It basically increased the AoE of the Midnight Pulse, so that increased the damage output as well.
We see a pick on Rubik.
Yeah. Maybe.
That's a great idea to pick Rubik. That's what I find.
Really need to catch Rubik in the black hole, otherwise we're gonna easily steal the black hole. He can turn around.
Yeah, and he's gonna direct this black hole back to his owner, like taste your medicine. A very good idea to pick Rubik in this situation. I mean, if whenever you see Enigma, you want to pick Rubik.
10 seconds to go.
But at the same time, Rubik will have to be a support, not like a mid. Okay, so Rubik.
I did saw a professional game when they picked Rubik as a counter pick for Enigma, and Enigma did not use the black hole the entire game. Even just for that, if you believe me, he waited for Rubik to steal somebody spells, and Rubik did not steal kill anybody, any other spells,
banned.
and Enigma did not use the black hole. So they basically just pushed the tower with the Enigma. They said that we don't pick Enigma for the black hole, we pick Enigma for pushing. And it worked out. We're not picking Enigma for black hole. It's like, wow, it's the
10
the
seconds to go.
strongest ultimate in the game almost. Like, but they did the right choice
5
because
seconds,
that
5
could turn
seconds.
around.
And if you think of it, that's exactly why
Reserve time.
Rubik by Aghanim Scepter. So he his spell steal for 4 seconds. I will be right back.
5 seconds. Alright. Can easily interrupt the Enigma black hole if they won't be cut out. James has a mini stun, so can easily stop the ultimate of the black hole. So
10
Enigma
seconds
may
to
need
go.
a blink. I feel like Enigma need a blink in
5
this situation, not a big AB, because Ruby can still
Radiant's pick.
Enigma's ultimate even if the BKB is activated.
Exactly. Wow. So here we see Centaur Warrunner. Okay, I see why. So Centaur Warrunner is picked only for Enigma. So he can like run in with
Looks like we
and
lost
start
one.
using his black hole.
Right, that's why I'm saying
10 seconds to
they
go.
really need initiation like Blink Dagger. I feel like NERO
5 seconds.
needs a lot of Blink Dagger initiation, Centaur needs one, Enigma needs one. I feel like Shadow Fiend can fit
Reserve
a
time.
very good Blink Dagger gaming, right?
I wouldn't
blink
say
and
about Shadow Demon,
save.
but Shadow Demon is a good pick versus Rubik, actually. Even given the fact that Rubik was picked after Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon can just disrupt Rubik, so he is not able to steal Enigma's black hole.
Are we gonna have a mind game like here?
Exactly. And I mean, there's many ways to counter Rubik. You just need
Dyer's
wards
pick.
against him. So Enigma has the vision on Rubik whenever he's not around. Here we see pick on Nyx
Nyx.
Assassin, which is pick against
Interesting.
intelligence heroes.
Interesting hero. And he's
Is-
good
he
now.
can- I think he's gonna go support or mid, one of those. Here we have Silencer.
Even offlane or even offlane.
Hey, Silencer is a corner pick against Rubik, so Rubik cannot steal Enigma's black hole, and a disruptor cannot use his ultimate as well.
10 seconds to go.
I feel like Nyx in this match will gonna fit perfectly if
5
Nyx
seconds.
doesn't get cut out in a black hole, or I don't know.
Reserve time.
Is this gonna be a Nyx Dagon, or is this gonna be a pro Blink Dagger Nyx?
Expect anything from those guys. I
Yeah.
believe so.
I feel like Nyx is a good offlaner. I don't think he can go. I mean, mid and
He's a
offlane.
good solo offlaner.
He has a base regeneration, high base
banned.
regeneration, and he can be killed. He has spike carapace and other stuns who can delay his death.
Okay. Oh, pick on Lifestealer.
Radiant's banned.
I believe it's.
It's,
I don't even know where to pick Lifestealer. Actually, they don't have
it's
it.
a good pick. Or it's
It's a pick against Centaur, maybe. Centaur is gonna be a good initiator in this case, with his stunning.
10 seconds to 10
it's
seconds to
actually
go.
depends how good the lifestealer
seconds.
is. If it's not a good lifestealer, he may not get the rage in time, and Centaur can burst him
Reserve
down
time.
easily. But
Centaur has a blink dagger.
if lifestealer has good reaction, he can rage and he can kill the Centaur.
In fact, Enigma
Dyer's
can
pick.
still, black hole him the shit out of him. So, yeah, Lifestealer will be in a bad
Gonna be
situation.
like an Enigma game. We're gonna have a really tough
Enigma is gonna be a core in this game, and NERO.
pick as the first hero.
Yeah, I believe so.
But
to show.
they need some carries, sort of like NERO Gaming. Or is this gonna be, yeah, DK? I think DK will gonna go mid.
Probably. Maybe Silencer, but I give my bet on DK.
Yeah, it can go other way. Silencer, he's a... in this last patch they gave him a lot of agility. I think he's a good carry, but it's not enough.
UKDE, look at their bans. Invoker, stun, disable. Lincoln, well, he doesn't have any stuns. Mirana, stun.
10 seconds to go.
Dark's here, also stun. And Tiny, also stun. I
5
mean,
seconds.
how many disables do they have banned? It's quite a lot. Apart.
Right.
Reserve
I
time.
feel like you can't ban it all. There will gonna always be disable, even if you ban all 5 disable. You can't ban all disable in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be like the almost the entire Dota that you'll have to ban. And UKDE, meanwhile, they have their last pick, and they.
I did really like the UKDE draft, but now I feel like it's not. I feel like Bloodseeker is a better pick.
I agree.
And how will this gonna work? Well, we're gonna work and we don't know it. Bloodseeker is a good pick. Who knows?
Maybe he's gonna be first gotten out. Maybe he's gonna have like sort of a support role. I mean, they still needed a silence, and apart from this,
I think I understand the main idea why they pick Bloodseeker. Maybe they think the Centaur can run out, and if he uses the Rupture, he can deal a lot of damage if they try to run out.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
10 seconds to go.
Even
perfect sense, right?
Yeah, exactly. And DK, since he gets bonus speed from the dragon form, Bloodseeker just he'll be forced to use the Rapture on him, except for huge amounts of HP. So let's start with presenting teams. I'm gonna go with the Radiant. So on the Radiant we have Lifestealer, who's the playback. Oh jeez! Rexon plays as Bloodseeker. MM, who plays as Nyx Assassin, and Yellow Mode playing as Rubik. Scott playing as Disruptor.
Right, so we're gonna have on the other side we have NERO, Jinx, who did have a questionable play in last game, but he did manage to come back into it, and we're gonna have a Silencer handled on by Lolita, Hitbox, and wherever the pro name. DK will be handled by William Sukarot, and
Let's just call him Suka.
Hazard, we're gonna handle the Centaur, Verona,
30 seconds
and
to go.
we're gonna have more.
And finally we are gonna have Shadow Shaman. Please show mercy! Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, there's a name there.
And
He's calling for a name. Right. Alright, so this Silencer, I saw him in last game. He was very talented. He did last hit like a boss. He did last almost everything. He did got Midas in 5 minutes. We're gonna see how good he is in this game.
I suspect that. Okay, so this is interesting.
Yeah,
support and jungler support. So I guess that Silencer is gonna be a carry.
I said, Silencer is gonna be a carry, Nyx Assassin gonna go offlane, but interesting enough they put Lifestealer because he has a good matchup against DK, that's why, probably, and Bloodseeker as a safe lane farmer. With the help of supports Rubik and Disruptor, the Centaur has for protection like Stat Shield and Ring of Health, and he did skill up the return, so we'll gotta survive this lane, I think.
Yeah, since he has 5 bonus armor, he's gonna have 23 physical damage resistance, which means that last hits is not gonna be physical attack damage is not gonna be big of a problem for him.
Good deal. One bigger deal, but he will need boots as a first item, so he can't be. He will go for it. He does get a lot of harass. but he
At the same time, the return bonus that returns the damage is gonna be a good defense. It's like Viper's how's it called? I don't know the skill. The Viper thing. When you attack him, you get the poison on yourself.
Right. Top lane, we're gonna have the Silencer, who's
Nyx Assassin.
Denied.
Shadow Demon, who's not actually pulling, he's harassing the Nyx Assassin, and he is not so good to do this. I feel like Nyx Assassin playing very well.
Unless it's a nice graph. So, yeah, we can see
Pretty
that.
even.
Yeah, exactly. And so Nyx Assassin isn't getting any last hits at all, while all the carries. Oh, Enigma also. Well, we can count him out.
Nyx
They're
Assassin doesn't
getting-
even need less. It's like you need level 6. You don't need to die.
Yeah, that's true.
all.
You get level 6, you get Dagon, and you pick off enemies. Pretty simple.
There will gonna be an Nyx playing this game. I don't think he can buy Dagon in this match. It's like Dagon is a pub item.
The Dagon is just a simple fun item, I'd rather say. But at the same time, it deals quite a lot of damage, if you think of it.
Yeah, right.
But not against. It's good. It's good against intelligence and agility heroes. That
If it's snowballing, the Dagon is good if it's snowballing. If you're not, then don't buy this item.
No use
middle
crying
lane,
over spilled
Lestler
blood.
being killed by DK, and Visuka gets a first blood on Lifestealer, giving him
Wow.
436 gold.
That's really well played. I did thought that Lifestealer will gonna dominate the DK mid lane, but I feel like
Okay, hold on. Can
other
you
way.
explain this? What's that? What is this?
He probably thought that
Yeah, what exactly?
you
A
know,
moment of silence
misclicks.
for the dyer's courier.
Perhaps.
Oh
poor
no,
courier.
did he get
Shadow Shaman, Shadow Demon, but nothing big happens on top lane.
Centaur managed to find Disruptor, but he did pay in his life for that. But he got the experience.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh,
I think we. Oh, okay. So Bloodseeker and Silencer, they both have 20 hits already.
Secret, it seems like he'll wanna go for a Midas.
Let's sort the menu. Okay, here we go. Gonna go for Midas most likely. Yeah, he gets the Recipe as well. So all he's left to do is basically get a few more last hits, which is basically gonna be like 5 last hits, and he's gonna be able to get his what they call gloves, or I don't remember. Gloves of haste.
Block this camp, and they can't pull, and they not even stack those camps. Oh, now he will gonna find this range. I mean, you can find this in amateur league. You won't see from supports like pulling and stacking this camp, or I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
found it. He found it. He found it.
Got
There's
the
gonna be
guy.
50 gold for Scott. And look, the groups just respawned. Be able
Same
to push
time.
the lane like this.
In the same time, the Centaur gets the Tranquil Boots, so
Radiant's
he
mid
should be
tower's coming
probably
apart.
now not being killed anytime soon.
He also has 8 armor, which gives him 33% of physical damage resistance. That's quite a lot.
Oh, pretty fast Midas.
Quite fast Meadows on Bloodseeker. And who was it? Still needs to guess his Midas, but I believe it's gonna be far too late for him. He went straight for
mid lane?
portraits. Mid lane, stun on Lifestealer, but no, DK. DK being slowed by Lifestealer, and Rubik, nice body block, really nice body block.
He has face boots and he's running like a boss. He's pretty tanky, they can kill him.
His Dragon Blood, he is able to get more armor and health regeneration.
I did like this face boots on Dragonite. I didn't build that before, but it seems like it's good.
It's actually pretty common now, if you don't know. It's good because of the bonus damage mostly. Dragonite in the early game lacks bonus damage, and if he gets it for level 6, there's gonna be a potential kill. There's a silencer. I wonder why though. Okay, yeah, probably.
This face boot saved him a lot.
It's exactly what I'm talking about. This face boot stuff saved him from body block. They saved him from the getting killed.
He tried to get the rune, but the supports were there and they picked it off. The illusion rune. Oh, Rubik did the stack, so I was about it. That Amateur does not stack.
Yeah, so Rubik is gonna be stacking for the crypts, but okay, here we go. He's gonna pull the crypts here. Try to get them.
Next initiation with the life stealer inside. Ion will
that's
get,
interesting.
and they will gonna get the shadow
stun,
demon.
and Life Stealer getting the kill. Ooh, interesting. Poor Shadow.
Yeah, so
Radiant's mid tower.
now
could
that
use a
this
hand.
game is pretty even, it's not like stomping or something. It can go both ways.
Exactly. But I believe that UKDE are going into late game. If you think though, NERO are doing the exact same with their
Radiant's
DK.
mid tower's getting banged up.
Yeah. But now they are pushing middle tower, right? And they will gonna get it.
It's pretty fast. Look at this push.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
it's got to
apart.
200 HP on
Radiant's
within
toughened up their
like 10
structures.
seconds. It's so low already.
Corrosive breath from Dragonite is pretty strong, and the demonic conversion summoners from Enigma did take a lot of damage to the tower, but it's not in deny range. They did the right thing. This is later on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shadow Demon, this Shadow Demon, he's not having any items. Oh, mid lane, never mind.
Central Runner. What?
Happened.
Nothing
No,
happened.
it was a TP, so they couldn't initiate on them. It's like, you can't. And Enigma doesn't have the black hole either, doesn't have mana for it.
Able to initiate this way.
Right.
It was a wasted Centaur War Runner ulti, so they have a chance to push down the middle tower. Here you have the chance, well, not just a chance, but look at this tower. I mean, it's dead. This tower is dead. Push the tower is dead.
Invisibility.
Having 9 armor, which is 35 physical damage resistance. But I think he should stop farming and go for ganking already.
Right. This Shadow Demon is so poor. He did do it only words, and he did only the word and word. That's the only thing that he did.
He's only level 4.
And no items. He has a TP scroll, but he has no mana. Oh, and there's an infection mid lane.
Let's look at a kill on Enigma. Ooh, let's still getting
Yes,
pretty
it
bad
was
now.
a Bloodseeker Envy with the Infest Life Stealer, so it was a pretty easy kill on Enigma.
Get Drum of Endurance, making him more tanky, giving him more armor and health, and even damage just as well. Which and of course attack speed and movement speed, because the Drum of Endurance stacked percentages of the current move speed.
This is the right choice, the drums into the armlet on Lifestealer, but I think the face boots are much better. Lifestealer.
Well, the Drum of Endurance compensates the phase boots, so his main move speed is gonna be normal now.
It's an option. It's like 50-50. You can go face boots, or you can get power threads. It's not like you need to get this. Like on Bounty Hunter, you can go power threads, like, right?
Meanwhile, Sounds are building
Radiant's mid
against.
tower.
He's already got the point booster.
Oh.
Tower on Radiant side, UKDE is gone now. And I mean, look at this, look at the ward. They have perfect vision control. NERO.
Silencer will gonna have his agony, but he doesn't have any point in Curse of the Silent. How this will gonna work? You only silent and you won't have any effect. On the global silence, never mind. Nyx Assassin is here.
Assassin going to gang for Shadow Demon? Nope, he's not. Rubik, meanwhile, also around.
Never mind.
Telekinesis on Enigma. Ooh, Nyx Assassin.
Nyx.
Come on.
And they'll back. They'll back.
Silence, and they're gonna go back.
Kill though.
I'll take care. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for Enigma now and use Rupture to kill him, but didn't fall back. But he's not gonna do it. Nyx Assassin instead.
Enigma now. They can go for Enigma.
Exactly.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna hand down
He
and
just needs to.
easy kill.
Good. He got it. Easy kill. Is
He had the vision though, so it's not skill or something.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower. Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Like
Dire's
easy,
top
right?
tower, you know the drill.
High skill.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up. Dire's top tower's getting beat down. Dire's
the tier 1
tower's
top tower
gone.
on NERO. Well, I must say that UKDE are making a much better play than the last game right now.
I feel like they didn't manage to do a lot much more. They have the blink tower on the second tower and they initiate on him, but they're right around here.
Centaur has been able to use his ultimate in order to escape,
Be able to get back into it.
but Dragon Knight.
Counter initiation, they're coming in. No, never mind. They were gonna push this tower, and they were gonna find the kill on Silencer top lane.
Radiant's
Wow.
bottom tower.
Yeah, UKDE are doing much better. Let's check out the gold graph. Gold graph. Ooh, that's something what I haven't seen in a long while. Look at that
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
landscape of
Radiant's
the mountain.
bottom
Yeah,
tower's done for.
they did kill Silencer. That will gonna delay a little bit agony, but will not because they get the tower into here. You only need some less hits, and we're gonna have the global silence agony soon.
Experience though. Look at the experience. Oh, he's having the advantage in gold and experience. But still, they're having the advantage.
Dire's mid
They
tower
push the
could
bottom
use a
line
little
right now
help.
on UKDE. Meanwhile, UKDE should just go around and like gank like that.
Dire's
Oh,
mid
never mind.
tower's
Bad timing. Bad timing.
The Disruptor. Disruptor uses his ultimate, but that was a bad ultimate, I must say. Wasn't a bad call
did
on
catch
Nyx Assassin
Dire's
and
mid
Bloodseeker.
tower.
Rubik, meanwhile, coming up and gonna use still his spell.
Yeah, impel from Nyx Assassin.
He didn't steal his spell. Ooh, that was a good play. Good play.
We will able to get the Shadow Demon too for this.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't
So
a pretty
that's-
DK is
sight
running
right
away.
now.
Shadow Demon is gonna
Somebody's
die to life
We're gonna
slide.
save the DK's life.
Yeah.
Because he did disrupt this in time, and they will not gonna follow the Dragon Knight right now. Oh, they did. Alright. So they have 2 towers at the moment. I feel like NERO has the dire advantage right now, right? You can go Roshan easily, much easily, but UKDE using the advantage. I mean, they're farming much better. You can go jungle, you can do something else. Pretty interesting.
I'm just gonna talk to one of the ECL members, the ones that host those tournaments. So yeah, there's just nothing. Okay, so you have the time to broadcast while you can.
Okay, Basel.
Guess what's happening to Dire's
PD
bottom
rune.
tower?
He has a lot of gold though. He can. I don't know why. What does he want to go? idea. Nyx using the Vendetta.
Here we go. There's, I feel a gank from Nyx Assassin.
Silencer. And so dead.
Oh
So
wow,
dead.
Bloodseeker using the ultimate on Silencer in order to get a kill on him. Silencer,
He's so
however,
dead.
he's got Aghanim Scepter, but...
They shut down the Silencer a little bit, but I feel like it's not enough. Is it? I feel like Nyx Assassin doing a lot in this game. He really will gonna go full Blink Tower for the leg on this match. Experience graph is pretty even right at the moment, like the gold graph.
Wow, that's pretty even. UKDE is getting the advantage on 500 experience in total. As for the gold graph, the NERO are still getting the advantage of 2000 gold. So yeah, they're farming. NERO are more into farming than actually playing.
Oh,
Dyer's mid
BKB,
tower
that's
won't
the
last much
that's the
longer.
item.
DK
Oh,
on DK.
mid lane,
do
we're
nothing.
gonna
Okay,
Dyer's
that
structure
should
right
change
now.
things actually. That should change things.
in this team fight. He needed in this fight. Alright.
Okay,
Tower?
Centaur.
And
Centaur
we're
gets a
gonna-
kill on Bloodseeker. No, exactly Centaur, but Silencer.
Somebody's on a roll.
Oh wow, Rubik getting a kill, and
That was it. And they will be able to catch Rubik. So no, nice kinetic fill from Disruptor. We're gonna save Rubik's life, or may not. No, Dragon Tail gonna catch him out.
well, at this point of time, NERO had the advantage. It was 2-1. And if we look
Radiant's
at buyback
mid
status,
tower's
I'm
getting
curious about it.
banged up.
We have all the buybacks
Yep.
except for the
Radiant
except for
structures
NERO. They
must
have
have
only
been
2 buybacks
fortified.
ready. So I think
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
actually UKDE rush for attacking NERO. They will have the chance to and rush
Radiant's
get the
mid
towers.
tower's in trouble.
Now they are cut out.
Gonna die
Disruptions.
now?
You're gonna
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
back up. Stampede is on cooldown, so he can
That's
use it.
4 in a
Go
row.
save his teammates. And anyway, we're gonna drop as well.
3-2 now.
Radiant's
They got
top
tower.
They got the
tower's
tower,
hurting.
but it's not a big of an advantage. I mean, they lost gold. DK, even though he has his BKB, it doesn't change
Radiant's
much.
top tower's in bad shape.
He didn't, because he didn't have that team fight. He may
Look at-
turn around if he had it.
Look at Bloodseeker. Look at Bloodseeker's gold. Look at his items.
Radiant's
And
top
same for
tower's taking
Lifestealer.
even
I mean,
Dire couldn't hang
Lifestealer
on
is
to that
going for
mid
Sanji and
tower.
Yasha. A big performance for him.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. The Radiant got one last top tower.
Got a top tower too. They did manage to bring the towers really fast. They have like a little bit of advantage here.
More like something like this. But they still have the control over tier 2, in fact. Still have the control over tier 2.
Yes.
So it's not a big difference if they push, even if they push down the mid tower, they still have the control over the tier 2. So it's more like this actually.
Yeah.
More in a straight line.
Right. Hmm.
The game is, at this point of time, the game is pretty passive, except they have to destroy all those wards placed
And it's
by...
pretty even at the same time, right? You don't see any advantage from those teams. In gold graph maybe, because they're a little bit of advantage because they bring out a lot of more towers, but like UKDE are behind.
It's like UKDE are a little bit behind, even though they get more kills. I don't know which type of thing it is. Kill dependent or level dependent, gold dependent. I don't know, but he is very item dependent as well as who? There is no one else. I don't NERO. And as for
Actually, Silencer can go for a carry build, but he needs
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
some items. He needs like a refresher or something, BKB, maybe. Oh, they may be actually able to bring the mid tower. Lifestealer is there.
it is Rupture sends DK back to top tower. You have initiation from Bloodsinker using his ultimate and just rupturing Enigma,
Dire's
getting a
mid
kill on him.
tower's nothing now.
Letting Lifestealer get a kill on
Radiant's
him.
bottom towers seen better days.
So they got have the control over the tier 2. Also, there is some network problems with Dinu, and now he is gonna reconnect, I believe. For now, I'm gonna be brought alone until he comes back. So, middle lane, we have both of the teams have the control over the tier 2, except for NERO, who have the wider control. Like this, which means that the UKDE will have to go for the tower right here. Taker meanwhile is pushing this actual lane with a TP scroll present, which means that as soon as he reaches the tower, he's gonna teleport back. Now, Centaur's ultimate is ready and he's able to push really soon. Okay, initiation from Rubik and Centaur saving DK, but not really.
About that bottom tower.
We're sending him back and letting Rubik actually get the kill instead of Lifestealer, but still, it's good enough.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Well, Bloodseeker is pushing down the tier 1 tower on bottom, giving UKDE more gold.
Dire gave up a bottom tower.
Which is good, because they're all farm dependent.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. How about that?
So now, UKDE are gonna go push the bottom tower, and that's gonna be a huge advantage for them at this point. Well, there's nothing those guys can do actually, and Silencer, even though he's going for the carry build, is not able to deal anything about it. That's why semi-carries are pretty bad. Even though they can deal quite some damage, they are still unable to perform really well. Is one of those semi-carries or semi-supports, like, believe it or not, both can work. See, this is a possible attempt to get Roshan here. Maybe not. But Roshan will come into play really soon. And if DK gets the Roshan, he gets the Aegis, he's gonna be able to turn around the game. I'm gonna try contact my co-broadcaster, so I'll be silent for a few seconds.
Illusion!
Unable to be able to talk right now. He's probably having network problems. Another gang of Nyx Assassin and Lifestealer on Centaur. That gives them increases the gold graph. I mean, look at that! Look at that! UKDE having the 3,000 gold advantage. Experience, however, oh, look at that! The experience has grown so widely up. Look at that. UKDE are having a great advantage. Meanwhile, Silencer is trying to farm up. What is this? He's trying to get a refresher orb in order to be able to perform in team plays better. The carry build on Silencer is not a very good idea. You should have better selected some other hero with silence, for much like maybe Night Stalker or say Death Prophet, who are tanky as fuck and can deal a lot of damage and do all the kinds of stuff. While the NERO have lost control over the tier 2 completely, and they only have the top tower left, which doesn't defend much. Maybe over here around this area, but that's all about it. That's just all about it. They don't have control over it anymore. It's just this round area they have control. Are pushing mid, which instead they should have pushed top or bottom first. Wow, the initiation. Bloodseeker using his BKB and going for... Maybe? No. He's trying to get a kill, but he's not gonna be able to do so. He should have better run. Okay, being really damaged. He uses his invisibility rune. Set our Warrunner getting a kill on Nick's assassin.
Somebody's cooking. 2 down.
And we're picking up some kills though.
Business.
Excuse me. Last healer going for Centaur, slowing him down and getting a kill on him. Yet Centaur tries to stun, but he's not able to do so.
9 in a row.
Wow, and the Silencer, even though he has his refresher orb, he's not unable to kill any of them. There's almost, oh my god, there's triple kill godlike on NERO by Lifestealer. Lifestealer is so farm now. Look at this Hyperstone. He's got so much advantage now. She's basically slapping all the heroes.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
And the top tower having the push potential. What is left for NERO is to have their siege creep push down this top tower. Soon we're gonna see the complete throwdown of this top tower. It can be denied actually. No? Probably it can. So NERO are really, so compared to the last game, UKDE are in this game are going for late game and probably are gonna get to the they're gonna win this game. I can feel it. Some turnover happens, UK gets farmed out, and he's able to basically one-man rampage everyone. I'm gonna try contact the co-broadcaster, but he's offline, unfortunately. Probably lost connection or something like that. So, what UKE are probably gonna do is they're gonna go for the top tower right here and push it down and giving them bonus gold. Meanwhile, Silencer is trying to make his way with farming. So basically, it's a split push for NERO now. They're split pushing, attempting to get the both of the towers on top and bottom, but you still have the advantage over everything basically. Here we have Lifestealer infested into Nick's assassin, and that's gonna be a gank on Shadow Demon. Notice the haste rune on bottom rune spot, and that's probably gonna be the fact that they're gonna meet up with Shadow Demon now. Haste rune.
Radiant disown their top tower.
Oh, Okay, so they're gonna have a gank on DK here. Maybe not. But here we see the gank on, no, not a gank, but attempt to get Roshan, which doesn't go successfully yet. Same time, UKDE has the vision on that, and they're gonna come for it. They're gonna either snatch the Roshan Aegis, or they're gonna steal him by killing the entire NERO team. And this thing, didn't even notice that there's global silence from Silencer. Enigma's ult, Black Hole. Now unit, but no, he's not gonna be able to perform well because he's silenced. And oh my god, NERO are able to push it all down, and they're gonna go for Roshan now and get a kill on him.
All right, carry on.
NERO are making a comeback. Which means that soon we're gonna see a possible outcome for both of the teams too. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so UKDE have completely lost control over the second tier.
Radiant's mid towers getting
Both
banged
the teams
up.
are now in a pretty bad position. So here we see a really large creep wave, but I believe it's gonna be stopped by Centaur Warrunner here.
Invisibility. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Basically, if UKDE wants to survive this, they're gonna have to Lifestealer go for more health items, for example, Heart of Tarrasque. The one has the attack speed, he's got the damage, he's got everything, but he really needs the Heart of Tarrasque now, so he can survive all the team fights, and maybe even BKB. This assassin, he went for Dagon level 1. If he wants to have really good powerful pick-off, he'll need to upgrade his Dagon to level 6. Level 5 I mean. 6 doesn't exist. Silly me. Show Demon. They are potentially gonna go for Bloodseeker. They have the vision of him. No, they don't have any vision on him. Dragonite gonna go there. No, he doesn't want to do it. So I believe that this guy's a Roman here, and perhaps they're gonna go push together or gank these guys right here. They're smoking in. This means that they're gonna go for a gank here. Ooh, there was a Ascension Ward. They give the vision of Nyx Assassin. Meanwhile,
5 in a row. How about that?
Gonna die probably. Lifestealer on half HP left, and Starster is gonna silence the hell out of everyone now. Here's his refresher orb. What's now?
6 in a row. 2 down.
Oh, Lifestealer is dead, and this problem is that they're gonna have to fall back now. Interesting play, interesting. DK in fact got all his items. He's got Daedalus, and this means that he's gonna have a really good pick-up soon. Going for attack speed, which is also Chris, which means that he's gonna have, oh wow, a lot of armor. Look at his damage. His damage is insane. Look how fast he's gonna push towers down now.
Radiant's top towers taking hits.
Ooh. Is gonna get picked off by NERO now. Ooh, wow. Let's check the XP graph. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this XP graph. It was going so up high, and it instantly went low.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
What about the gold graph? Probably. Look at this. 5,000. So, with a 7,500 disadvantage.
Top tower.
Wow. Buyback on UKDE.
Top rags. The
Buyback.
first
He had
flying
the
at
buyback.
Radiant's top rags.
GG
The
on
Radiant's
UKDE.
top rags didn't make it. Dire's done it
Oh, wow.
again.
Big plays from NERO.
A demon's gratitude.
Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. Well, that was UKDE versus NERO. Darkness was here, and I'm out. Unfortunately, my co-broadcaster's not here. He disconnected. So, yeah. Say officially bye. And see you in the next matches. Peace out.